behind me, giving me the ability to kind of control the situation. It's a bad trade complex because MF is a much tankier starting character than Ezreal. If you guys are wondering what a good character is to counter Ezreal because you've been having trouble with him, I love MF versus Ezreal. Extremely strong. So I get in a bit of an auto attack. Ezreal gets a Q. She goes to plant the ward. I get another hit on her. Got a little bit of damage there. Ezreal's level 2, so we have the level advantage here. But I'm not level 2 yet. Now I am. And I'm going to start doing the best I can to harass. We can see that Janna already used her biscuit. So we've taken a bit of an item advantage in lane. Okay, so right there what happened was MF got a fair trade on Ezreal. And what I did was make sure that I was in an offensive zone so that I was able to assist the trade. As we look at their HP, we pretty much came off even in that trade. It looks like more on Ezreal because he's got less HP. But if we go ahead and click on MF, we'll notice that she's down about 110 HP. And if we look at Ezreal, he's about 140 HP. So MF came up about 30 HP on that one. We're just going to go ahead and keep watching this. Ari's pinging. She thinks that Zach is at the red and she wants our help. He's not. He will be later. So we're back in the lane. And this is going to continue for a second. MF gets a shield from Janna. It's kind of a burnt shield. It's a little bit of a mana waste from Janna. And they play back at their tower, which allows Ezreal to take a small creep lead here and really take advantage. So we're all back at full health now. The leech and the regen has taken advantage. Not a very aggressive lane. I tell Ezreal to come do golems. He sits around a little bit, so I end up coming back to lane. Zach heads over to red. Skarner knows he's there, but nothing ends up coming to fruition of this. I try to start something there, but Ezreal doesn't follow. I take some damage. Ezreal procs a little bit. And this goes on for a little bit. I wanted to stop it right here. If we take a look at the outlet of this right now, it's hard to understand who's actually in the advantage position. Is somebody in the advantage position? Why? What is this situation? What happens if we full engage right here? Who's really going to take advantage? It's kind of an interesting topic to really breach. But the reason I want to bring it up is because there is a clear advantage to one team in this situation. And I'm curious as to if anybody sees it. And I'm going to touch on it. Anybody in right now that wants to take a guess at this? Just intrigued? Give you a point towards trivia next week if we get enough people to give out a giveaway. Alright, well, I let the delay kick in. Doesn't look like there's any answers coming, so I'm just going to go ahead and get it. The blue team is in advantage here. We are in advantage here. Oh, repeat? No, fuck you. I'm not repeating the question again. I'm not repeating the question. The blue team here is in the promised spot here. We have the advantage, my team, and here's why. Look at the amount of range creeps we have in this lane right now. Okay, we have 5 of them, plus 3 melee creeps, while the other team only has 2 ranged creeps. Okay, well, actually they have 3 ones hiding back here. But that gives us an advantage in this fight, because look how close everybody is. If we get in a fight right now, all those creeps are going to start attacking the champions. That's what's going to happen. They're going to start attacking them. Because of MF's position, all those creeps are going to jump onto MF instantly. So Ezreal's going to be fighting MF with all those creeps, and Janna is going to have to come and assist. And Janna's going to have to go through me. Now, I may be at a lower HP, but we should understand that Janna's not going to be able to kill me. But Ezreal with those creeps may be able to kill MF. So if a fight started in this position, we'd have an advantage as blue. Not that that's a huge deal, but it is there, which is why I push, I make them back up, because I know I have the advantage. And if they decide to turn and fight, they're going to go down on the bottom side of that. So as we continue, the trades keep happening. They're small in their attacks and whatnot, and we can see that they're coming into play. We have the pressure put on. We're getting tower control. Ezreal is really good in this game. He's really putting up a lot of pressure. He's landing a lot of mystic shots, and he's really making a difference when it comes to his play. He's making sure that everything he does is right. That's all there is to it. Everything he does, he's making sure is right. He's really keeping the zone, and he's helping me. And you can see that whenever I can, I'm staying in an offensive zone. MF wants to come in and get CS, and I'm going to say no. No, MF. No. And this continues. Notice I always have wards up, and we go ahead and avoid those ganks. I keep putting the pressure on. And Ezreal has started to take a small CS advantage. This MF is actually very good at CSing under the tower. Something you probably won't see too much of at a lower elo. This, I believe, is a platinum game. So, but we can continue to see me zone out. Wards are up. Pressure is there. That's what we want from a support. The Janna's doing a good job too. I'm not trying to even step into this like I'm really taking control, but you can notice that I'm doing the best I can to zone MF out. And as the game goes on, Ezreal is starting to take that beautiful CS advantage. He's up now by 13 CS, and it begins to kind of snowball towards him. Unfortunately, in the long run, we end up losing this game. We go a little dumb, and Volibear up top ends up snowballing really well, and he's an excellent player. I want to chase them back and buy myself some time. This isn't... I'll actually play this out just because this is an interesting situation. We know what's going on. We've been pinged, we see them coming, and we realize there is no way out for us. There is absolutely no way out. It doesn't matter what we do, we're going to run into Zac and Lux. So there is nothing we can do. So Ezreal goes, and he says this in chat, but it doesn't go through. He goes, we may as well fight. So I say okay, and we stay, and the fight takes place. And Ezreal drops two of them. Lux comes in and drops them. I throw an ult on him and a shield, and he still goes down really fast. But I get out alive, so we get 2 for 1, double kill to my AD carry, and we'll take that any day of the week. So that's this game, and that's all I'm going to show from it. And I'm going to bring up another replay from a game I played yesterday, because I want to touch on how to control a snowballed lane. And I really haven't seen a game kind of get snowballed as out of control as this one does. So we're going to touch on it as it loads. My music selection today, by the way, is Hilltop Hoods. If you guys don't like hip-hop, you probably won't like them. But if you do like hip-hop, this is Australian hip-hop at its finest. It's beautiful stuff. So just remember, guys, the keys to playing a support. Be in the zones that you want to be in. If you're in that then zone and you're in both the offensive and defensive zone, you are always in the right place. And if you're always in the right place, you are always going to be taking the advantage in the fights. Also, make sure to be protecting your AD carry from all those dangers. The auto attacks of the support, the auto attacks of the carry, and the ganks that could come from that jungle at any time. And not to mention those CCs. Remember, CCs are huge, and we're going to touch on that in this game, how important it is to keep them safe from those CCs. Something that this Karma is incapable of doing properly, and we snowball the lane. And so what I'm going to touch on in this game is, when you're snowballing, how do you take advantage of it? If I get first blood, what do I do after that to ensure that I stay ahead? Because I can't count how many games I've seen the AD carry get first blood. I saw it happen in my last game. AD carry got first blood, and the AD carry wasn't capable of really doing anything with it. Well, not my last game, but the game before. He didn't use it, and he ended up failing, and people ended up dying to the support, and it was just all bad. But if you get a first blood as a carry, your lane should be over. That should be it. You should be able to completely control that game. So we're going to touch on how, because we do a beautiful job of it at bottom in this one. So when it loads in, I'll speed ahead. This game is 4 guys, 3 of which I'm working with right now, and 1 who's a random. The random Nunu, who you know, he's Nunu. My stream is crashing? Doesn't look like it. It looks like it's working perfectly to me. I've got it running on another laptop. I'm watching it. It looks beautiful to me. Anybody? Stream issues? Looks fine to me, man.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Yeah, man. That fucking volume, dude. Sorry, guys. I do not know what's up with this mixer. It just wants to... Alright. Yeah, you know what? If you guys don't know, Ken, you'll love this, bro. I'm getting a new computer, guys, okay? I've been streaming and playing this game and doing everything I've been doing off of an old gaming laptop. And I've been running, if you ever watch my stream, pay attention to my FPS. Because I generally play this game between 17 and 35 FPS the second models start going. So, my gaming is going to probably take a drastic improvement, and my stream will definitely take an improvement. Because I promise you that the reason my stream skips and the reason there's issues is because I am barely capable of doing what I'm doing right now. However, I have a brand new ZX71 coming with an i7 477K with nice overclocking already brought into it, liquid cooling, 5 fans. It's going to be a beautiful system. I just picked it up. It will run everything smooth and beautiful. I will have no problems with everything that's happening. I picked it up at a great deal. I'm not going to fucking rep the people because they sure as hell didn't do nothing for me, so I do that. Just shop deals, guys. I buy power, you know, CP power, cyber power. Shop for the deals, dude. Don't buy a computer from Dell. Don't buy an Alienware. Come on.
Minions have spawned.
Yeah, it's going to be a good computer, Ken. You'd be proud. You'd be happy. I took a while putting it together. It should be. I already paid for it. It cost me $1,100. It's beautiful. I just have to wait for it to show up. All right, so this game goes on for. I'm just gonna keep fast forwarding until we get into our advantage spot. There's a lot of disconnects by Jason this game. He keeps coming back in. It doesn't matter. Our top, you know, does whatever. Here in a minute, someone's gonna get stupid. And I make them pay for it, I think. But it's not a kill. But the Karma's like, look at me. Draven's like, look at me. They're like, don't worry, we can play like this. I miss a hook. I miss hooks, guys. I miss them. Should have had you build it. There we go. Make Karma pay. She burns flash. She gets down to like nothing. Now we know we have the advantage. We're lower on HP, but we know we have the advantage. Dude, I would have had you build it, bro. But I got it. I got it. I took care of my business, yo. I did it. It's going to be good. I'm excited with it. I got friends out here who know what they're doing. But it's going to be nice. But alright, so this Draven gets really dumb. And unfortunately my Vayne didn't get condemned, or that would have been an easy kill. First blood goes to top. That's what happens when you disconnect and you got a Nunu and a Pantheon. But here in a second, we're going to start snowballing out of control. The Draven wants to stick around with like no life, and I'm like, dude, I'm Thresh, yo. And I miss everything because I'm bad. That's right, I'm bad. I'm also talking to like 4 people. There's some excuses. Blame everything but yourself, guys. Remember, the way of law. Blame everything but yourself. There's a kill. Vayne picks up a second kill with the barrier bait because that Draven went Ignite. Don't go Ignite on your ADC. You're tempted to do it. Don't. Get barrier or get cleanse, okay? Against Thresh Vayne, you probably want cleanse, but that's aside the point. Alright, so we've taken the lead. Vayne is almost even with Draven on CS, and she just picked up a double kill. Vayne's sitting on about 600 gold more than Draven. I know this, she knows it, so we're going to go ahead and back. Plus, I'm Thresh. And Thresh is the best right now, so, you know, there's nothing you can do. Play Thresh, because Thresh is the best right now. I know he gets banned a lot, but if you can avoid him getting banned, play Thresh, because Thresh is the best right now. Okay, so as the game goes on, we're going to see what happens here. The snowball is going to develop, okay? It just gets bad. They're foolish. Draven comes in, does some stupid shit. Vayne takes some damage. She overextends. Alright. As a support, I am going to keep this snowball going. I don't care that my ADC just took damage because I understand how much I can do as Thresh in this game. I know exactly what I can do as Thresh. Despite my failures and misses, my Thresh